Good morning. Good Monday morning. So, today's message, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Um, when you are sitting at a table and you're in negotiation, the minimum you should know is what you don't want. So, I was coaching a filmmaker, documentarian, who has his own company, and he has been looking for grants, excuse the car passing me, for a while. And anybody who does grant work knows it is a year-long process. Writing the grants, applying for the grants, and there's much more nuance to it as well. Sometimes it's political, um, but it does seem that once you get a grant, you do tend to attract more grants. Not that the grant application process is any easier, but it begets easier over time. So he asked me whether he should continue looking for grants or whether he should have someone invest in his company, his production company, and this specific production that he is looking to complete. And I understand that. I've worked with a lot of artists, and there's usually this moment of unwillingness to compromise, or this feeling like if I take an investment, that basically I'm going to sell my soul. So my advice to him was, what what is your flexible place? Where is your inflexible place? What do you want? If someone is investing in you, um, unfortunately, what happens with a lot of us is we start putting the investor in a higher place, a higher position in their minds. They're bringing the money. I have the content, but you're bringing the money. So there's this feeling of, do I have to compromise? How much do I have to compromise? How much do I want this money? How much do I want my project to have life? And what I said to him was, know at least what you don't want. At minimum, know what you don't want. Don't go to the table ever thinking that this person is here and you're here because you're taking something. An investment is an investment in your project. And artists tend to feel like their projects are their babies. So I do understand there's this almost like a philosophical kind of battle happening within. But at minimum, whenever you're at the table, whatever level in your career that you are, whether you're a freelancer or you work at a company, whether you're a freelancer or you're someone who has career goals, when you are at the opportunity that you get to decide if you want what is being offered, at least know what you don't want. At least know what you're not willing to compromise. So if you're working for a company, let's say, or you're looking for a job at a new company, it may be you want a raise. Well, do you have an idea of how much raise you think you deserve? And if you don't get that, what is the minimum you want? And what if you don't get that? What is your next step? Are you willing to quit? Are you willing to take another position with less money, but you understand that it could grow your career in terms of your aspirations? Like, ultimately, it's about knowing your value, right? When you're beginning, for a lot of us, whatever that beginning is, we say yes to everything. I used to say yes to everything because I was a freelancer and I had a feast or famine kind of point of view all the time. And I was a jack of all trades. You ask me to do it, I'll say yes because I could figure it out. I always felt like I could figure it out. And now that I'm no longer accepting that of myself, when I go to the table, whatever the offer it is, I know at minimum what I am willing to do. And I know what I'm not willing to do. And I know where I'm not willing to compromise. And so sometimes that means saying no. And saying no is a really scary place when you want it, whatever that is. When you want the job because you need the money. When you want this next opportunity because it could take you to the next stratosphere when it comes to your aspirations. Because it could get you closer to your goal, or it is your goal. Sometimes your goal, the thing that you want, comes faster than you're even prepared for. So sometimes you're at the table and you weren't even ready for it. So at minimum, know what you won't let go of. Know what you will not compromise. Then know what you could be flexible about. And then know what your yeses are, for sure. What you're like, yeah, this is a good offer. This would work in all aspects of my life. You know? So ultimately, I get this message is start understanding your value. Start understanding what you're bringing to the table. If somebody is willing to invest in you, know that you have value. So don't sit at the table like they have more value because they have the monetary value, but they wouldn't invest in you. Nobody is investing in you if they don't think that you're worth it, because then it's not worth it for them. So sit at the table eye to eye. Sit at the table confident. Sit at the table knowing that you can also take a moment before you say the yes or the no. Hear all their terms, speak all your terms, and then say, give me a moment, I need a little minute to make up my mind. You have power in the negotiation. Okay, remember that. You have power in every negotiation. All right, have a great day.